Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. It is Nagy on Sports, our Perfect World 2020 redo sim. Of course, where we sim all of the 2020 games again. No opt-outs, no injuries, full stands full of people. And we are now in week 12, kicking off week 12 today. Here you can see we are in Jacksonville. The Cleveland Browns at 6-4. Coming in here to Jacksonville, who are 2-8, with an opportunity to go 7-4 here for the Browns, which will be very exciting. So, Phil Nagy joining you from Nagy on Sports, and on the other end of the microphone, please welcome in your color commentator today, Kit Nagy, everybody.
Hey, glad to be here again. Excited to see this Browns football game. Love Browns and coffee in the morning over here on the West Coast. So always a good time. And this was an interesting game. We're going to get to see some Minshew magic in this one. Of course, the real game we saw Glennon out there, and he took some folks by surprise for how his performance was. But we'll see how Minshew does for Jacksonville in our Perfect World sim here today.
Indeed. There is the young rookie running back James Robinson, who ended up having a really, really nice year. Here's a quick look at the playoff picture. Browns firmly in the wild card. Interesting that they don't have the third wild card spot.
You would think they would have fixed that by now, but apparently not. Hopefully that'll be in the new game whenever that comes out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the game now. I just don't know why their little graphic isn't reflecting it.
Okay, well, if it is, then that's good.
All right, so without further ado, let's get this one popping. Welcome in. This kick is up and away from Parkey. It's going to be taken at the goal line. Waggles his way up to the 28. All right, so here they are. Welcome in, Wendell. Good morning.
Hey, Wendell.
There is the Min Show, the Min Stash, the Min Shoe, whatever you want to call him. He's having a pretty decent season here in our 2027 again. They are 2-8, however, so just not enough bullets in there, which is why Urban Meyer is in town, and likely whichever quarterback they choose, of course, presumably Trevor Lawrence. But they do have some young talent. Here's a little motion from the slot receiver. They fake the jet sweep and they go up the middle. This is Chris Thompson. He's the third down back, and he's going to get all the way up into the 40-yard line, a 12-yard gain on first down.
Yeah, well blocked on that one, and Thompson was very quickly to the second level on that run once he broke through the line there in that little gap that he found. And the defense really didn't have an answer there as he was able to get to the first down marker pretty quickly.
Indeed. Thompson, I think, spent some time with the Redskins before coming over to Jacksonville. This time it's going to be a little bit of a jet sweep. That looks like D.D. Westbrook, who missed the majority of the year with injury. He's going to go down for no gain. Good play by the Browns defense.
Yeah, absolutely. D-line won the battle that time.
Brian Delpit, great tackle at the line of scrimmage. Right side, he's going to throw it, and he's going to catch it and fall out of bounds in the process. And that's Laviska Shenault, their rookie receiver, who's also very talented.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to pass. He's going to dump it off left side. Eifert, can he turn the corner? He can. Greedy Williams takes him down, but a first down for Tyler Eifert.
Yep, it was just a case of the secondary is a little bit late out there to the edge to get him before the chains, so they were not able to prevent that first down. So a good conversion there from Jacksonville.
Yep, good read there for Minshew to see that, get it out quickly.
Yep.
All right, 3 tight ends to the right. They're going to bring one of them in motion across the formation. Turn around, give it right up the middle. Our first chance to see James Robinson, and he's got 9 yards and near a first down for Jacksonville.
Yeah, nice little trap play there from Jacksonville. They brought their pulling guard across and got a nice pickup of 9 on that play with a decent hole off of the B gap on the left side.
They're going to mark him a little bit short, 2nd and inches. Now Thompson back into the game as the third down back, right up the huge hole in the middle. Ooh, that's too big of a hole, Browns.
Yep, Browns defense, other than one good stop on this drive so far, has been a bit porous so far. So let's see what kind of adjustments they make. Talk about halftime adjustments a lot of times, but usually they're sideline to sideline. When they're off on the sideline, they're always making adjustments. Good teams are always making adjustments during games.
Indeed, they send Robinson out of the backfield to the right side. Empty set. He's going to go quickly across the middle, and Joseph hits him hard, dislodging the football away from Tyler Eifert.
And when you see those Microsoft surfaces, that's actually what they're doing. They're coaching them up, making adjustments for what they see.
That's right. Still waiting on that sponsorship.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
3rd and 6. That was Keelan Cole on the catch, by the way. Miles coming, but he gets it off to the right side. Great tackle by Denzel. Short of the line to gain.
Absolutely sure tackle. That's what we needed before on that last 3rd and 5, and Denzel Ward gets the job done on the perimeter just the way you wanted to see it, because he saw the quarterback come into the outside to try to pick up that first down and wasn't going to have it. Beautiful open field tackle for Denzel Ward.
They're going to hold him to a field goal. So nice bend but not break there from the Browns. It is up and it is good there. That's Josh Lambo, the kicker. And he puts it up and he puts it in. So 3-0 Jacksonville after a pretty solid opening drive. Again, they've got some pieces and some young pieces as well. We'll see what kind of success Urban Meyer can have. They're obviously upgrading the trigger man, a big deal for them.
Of course, yep. I think that is absolutely a big key. Minshew, as we all kind of knew, I mean, he was very popular in Jacksonville, but he was really just a holdover until they could get their guy in the draft, which everybody suspects that'll be Trevor Lawrence, like Phil said.
All right, here we go. Baker in the shotgun. He's got a bunch formation to the right side and Kareem Hunt on his left hip. First play of the game. They're going to play action left side. He's shuffling. He's going to throw it out of the sack and throw it away. And lucky there, Miles Jack was coming on the blitz.
Yeah, great awareness from Baker Mayfield to get rid of that one in time.
High formation, still Kareem Hunt into the game. Motion from Beckham. He's going to cross block. Nice block by Beckham. Oh, Kareem Hunt breaks the first tackle. He's past the 25 to the 30. What a great run, Kareem Hunt.
That was really important there to get good position on 3rd down here. Just dedication and effort from Hunt to make that happen.
Pass across the middle. Dropped. He had it in the slot on the left side. Beckham can't hold it in. Really tightly covered there.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic, although it did look like the defender did have his hand in there, so I don't know so much that it was a block as much as it just really well defended.
The rookie C.J. Henderson, nice high prospect out of Florida, 6'1", 204. He had the nice tight coverage on Beckham, so the Browns are going to go 3 and out, punt the football away. So a little pretty characteristic, unfortunately, for these Sims. Has been a slow start for the Browns, so I'm not overly worried just yet.
Yeah, we've seen slow starts from many teams in this, not just the Browns.
All right, Minshew now in a shotgun. Turnaround, play action. Now he's going to run to the right side. Minshew, 30, and he's going to go down. Miles and Carl Joseph combined, but Minshew's going to get 5 before getting taken down.
There's a little read option there. He actually went out and read the tackle to take the ball himself on that run.
Now Thompson up the middle, fighting his way, pulling Sheldon Richardson along with him. He's got the first down, James Robinson.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 39.
First and 10, they are up to the 39-yard line. Give it up the middle again. That's Thompson this time, and he can't get through the line. Money Mitch came and shut it down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
A little double tight end look to the left side. 2 receivers to the right. They're going to send Robinson out of the backfield. He's empty by himself at the 40. 2nd and 9. Minshew back to pass. Firing right side. Good catch there. That's DJ Chark. Another one of these young, talented receivers. And Denzel just a step behind him there.
Yeah, hey, Kishan, you made it. Glad you're here.
Right up the middle this time with Chris Thompson. Indeed, welcome in, Kish. That voice you're hearing, other than mine, is Kit on the mic.
That's right. We finally changed our format, so I'm able to join as the color commentator here on our live streams.
What's your small complaint, Kishan?
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Wendell, that's still Doug Marrone, who coached last season. That's what he looks like, according to Madden. 13 personnel. Turn around, give it right up the middle, Robinson. He's going to go down. Nice tackle by Ward, but he gets 6 on the gain. James Robinson now up to 34 yards.
Down by Denzel Ward. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
That was the point, Kishan. It was supposed to be like overly cheesy, like, hey, look at us. We put suits on just for this.
Yeah, it was like the replacement for Godden and Charles Davis, because they're wearing suits in theirs.
fumble, though. Sorry, I'm looking down at the chat. Ogunjobi's got the ball. Let's let this roll, kid. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, it was a run that the running back. Although I think it was actually Minshew, but I think he was down on this. Unfortunately, I don't think the Browns are going to come away with this one. And welcome in, Karen.
It's a very short tackle by Kevin Johnson, and the ball does come out, but you're right. It looks like he is laying on his back when that ball comes out. Oh, no. Wow.
Unbelievable that they're going to just let this roll. I'm very surprised by that.
We'll take it.
But we will take it. It's too late now.
Kareem Hunt, it is too late now. 7 yards. First completion of the day for Baker.
Complete to Kareem Hunt.
There it flashed his 10,000 yards again, which is a nice milestone there for Baker Mayfield.
Here's Chubb, his first carry of the game. He's going to run right into the left side of that defense. He's going to push his way forward. Josh Allen, the pass rushing specialist, is the tackler. Across the middle, nice little play to Landry for a first down. Really quick read there for Baker, and it moves the sticks.
You know, you got lots of players on this roster that can pick up first downs, but one of the most sure has got to be Landry. He's just so reliable as a target for Baker Mayfield.
First down of the game. Let's see if that gives this offense some life. He's got his man to the right side. Good play to Chubb out of the backfield. He's going to get another 12 and a first down. Browns.
Love seeing Nick Chubb get mixed up in the passing game. He's a really dynamic weapon. Put him out in space, and he can do some great things.
Play action. Baker with time. Now pressure coming. Throw it away. Or take a brutal shuffle sack.
The shuffle sacks are just so bad. They really kill drives. This one is going to be much more difficult now with the 2nd and 24 because of that one. That's rough.
Seems to happen more and more on play action too. It just goes back and nobody's there. Across the middle, it's dropped. Should have been picked. Actually, kind of a dangerous throw in the direction of Rashard Higgins.
It was a bit dangerous there in the middle.
3rd and 24 here now. Blitz coming. Nope, they black out of it. But pressure coming, and he's going to take another shuffle sack. Ugh.
Well, that's rough. That shuffle sack is going to put Jamie Gillen back in the. I think he'll actually be actually not quite in the end zone, but still a terrible field position swap here on this drive. Not where you want to be, and it's going to give Jacksonville a really good opportunity here and put your defense kind of in a difficult spot depending on how this punt turns out.
2 in one drive is a killer.
It is.
For the shuffle sacks, the old 4th and 36. And I don't know what to do anymore, people. It feels like it happens to Baker more than anybody else. So
other than maybe Rivers.
The Madden guys just hate him, and I don't know why. They're still punishing him for Freddie Kitchens, I think.
Yeah.
That's all I can figure.
I'm not sure what that is other than I think Madden broke it somewhere with a patch, but hopefully it'll get fixed eventually.
Pressure coming, and they got him! Ogunjobi before the screen can get it off. Great play there.
Although, to be fair, just like we had with the not fair, I guess, to be realistic, I suppose is a better way to say this, we saw that stupid spin and sack forever in Madden 20, and we had to wait till 21 to get that fixed, so maybe this one won't get fixed until 22 comes out. We'll see.
I hope we don't have to wait that long. Nice tackle out in space by B.J. Goodson. Tyler Eifert, just a 3-yard catch.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Shotgun now. Minshew. Pressure coming. They're setting up a screen, and Ogunjobi with a twofer on this drive. Great response from this Browns defense.
Absolutely. Browns defense stepping up in a huge way here like we've seen on this season. That D-line is just feeding, and love seeing that. Really taking care of business here to pick the offense up.
All right, Natson's going to catch it about the 20. Almost breaks a tackle. Thought we were going to get an exciting return from Natson.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Per usual, he's just getting cut. All right, 19 seconds left. Still no harm, no foul on those couple of sacks. Let's get the ball on the ground again, and I'm not sure why I didn't just run straight ahead, Kareem. Come on, baby.
Yeah, it was odd. There was really nothing out to the outside. The edge was well protected, and he ends up, taking on that tackler where he could have cut and had a hole open to him. So
that's the end of the first.
Going to do it for this first quarter again. 3-0. That stat they flashed right at the end at the top. 99-11 is the total yardage so far in this game, and that's pretty much all that you need to know.
It is very telling.
Turn around, give it up. Angling right side Hunt. Now he jukes back towards the middle, and there was just too much traffic.
That was odd. He almost looked like he had a better option where he was at rather than trying to cut that back.
Welcome on, George. Appreciate you being on, and thanks for moderating the chat. And now we're going to get movement again. Man, the Browns are starting slow.
They sure are. No, that 11 yards is a bit mistelling. We actually have, or misdirecting. We actually have had some production. It's just those brutal sacks that have taken a lot of this yardage away.
That is true. They take away from those pass yards for sure as a team. Right side, or over the middle. He's got it. First down. Landry, what a strike. Needed that.
That was absolutely beautiful, and that is pure concentration on the part of Jarvis Landry to bring that ball in with the defender right in his face. This is really impressive catch. Watch Jarvis Landry when he comes across here and makes a very athletic and just concentration catch there to bring that ball in for the first down. Just what Juice brings to this offense.
I was going to say, Sidney Jones, the cornerback they brought over from Philly, really tight coverage, but a really, really great play from one of your leaders. Now, back to pass Baker. Right side, little bench concept. He's got Hooper, breaks the corner, and gets up past the 45 for a first down, Browns.
Really fortunate he didn't step out of bounds there and picks up the extra yardage. It looked like he almost did.
First down.
13 personnel into the game now. Baker, 5-step drop out of it. He goes across the middle. He's got a wide open Abercrombie. Harrison Bryant for 11. First down, Browns.
Tell you what, that was a draft of best man available for sure, and he's been producing for this offense.
5-step drop across the middle again. This time it's back to Hooper. So tight end special so far on this drive, and it's working. Why go away from it?
Yeah, absolutely. Tight ends are having a day already. We're starting to get them involved, and that's where Baker really shines. He loves hitting tight ends.
And finally, looks like the Browns' offense has settled in a little bit. Now Chubb up the middle for a gain of maybe just 1 or 2. But got to keep him honest. Joe Schobert on the tackle. Hey, Joe. Enjoy Jacksonville. Right up the middle, he's going to angle again. Good tackle in space by the defender that time. Come on, 3rd and 8. Let's go, Browns. Left side, almost picked. That was not a good read there for Baker. Richard was not ready for it at all.
No, Richard wasn't ready. Baker needed to put a little touch and put it past the defender there, and Richard had a shot at it, but no, that was not the throw to put in that position, but Browns are going to come away with a field goal here instead.
Perfect Parkey is good from 40, and 3-3 tie now. Good for the Browns, though. They needed something positive to happen on the offensive side of the ball, and they got it a little bit that time.
For sure, and that's all set up by the defense. Yeah, all set up by the defense, having a good game so far on this one, and offense needed to have something going to show those defenders some love for getting them that ball back so quickly in that nice double sack 3 and out.
Yeah, if you're Trevor Lawrence, you're going to walk into a locker room that's got Laviska Shenault, Dede Westbrook, DJ Chark, Chris Conley, James Robinson, just to get started with, plus whatever they bring in this year. So that's some exciting times potentially ahead if Urban can make that transition to the pro level. There's Thompson breaking a tackle right side. He's got a huge hole now, 50-40, pushing his way over, and Greedy comes all the way over from the other side of the field. Big time run, Chris Thompson.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a missed tackle out there on the edge there. I think somebody's going to be regretting that and wanting that one back.
Good run. He's up to 58 yards here just in the first half on 5 carries for that scat back, 3rd down back. Nice tackle there by Money Mitch for Robinson.
Yeah, rare blitz there for Money Mitch out of the slot, but nice tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To pass again. Now they're setting up another screen, but Richardson eats it up before it can happen. Really slow developing screen game today for Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's been a rough spot for them, and this defense has really taken advantage of it because Minshew hasn't been able to get it out to his running back in time.
Big 3rd and 17 here. Blitz coming. Right side. Caught at the original line of scrimmage, and Vincent takes him down at the 34. That is going to be field goal range, though, for Lambeau, but good tackle in space there by BJ.
Yeah, absolutely needed the tackle there because if he doesn't make that tackle, then he's definitely got the first down on this one because there's no one behind him to tackle to prevent that first down.
Lambo's kick from about 51, and it's good.
Makes the score Jaguars 6.
Yeah, Wendell,
6-3.
OBJ's been a bit quiet in our sim. We haven't seen a ton of him. We've seen more of Juice than, in the passing game than we've seen of OBJ. It's been a little bit odd.
Welcome in. Morning, Hannah. Go Browns indeed.
But I would love to get him involved. He is a dynamic weapon for this Browns offense.
Absolutely, absolutely is. All right, here's Chubb right up the middle. Can't quite get through the hole. Miles Jack with another good tackle. Tough sledding in the run game so far for the Browns to get going.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Deep. He's got it. Oh, and falls out of his hands. Beckham again with a brutal drop.
Yeah, that normally would be caught by OBJ. A bit surprising that he dropped that one, although it did look like the hit caused the drop in this case. So
here's a little drag route, woefully short of the first down. They needed more than 3. That was all they got. So kind of a concession there and a punt coming.
Yeah, for sure.
4th down. Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Browns.
In a way, it's a little bit kind of reminds me of the, like, everybody was so upset, like, we barely beat the Jaguars in real life. We should have pounded them. We should be pounding them here today. They're 2-8.
Yep.
But something about the matchup apparently is not super favorable for us or something. And I mean, they almost have 100 yards rushing on us here just in the first half.
Yeah, and I mean, don't discount Jacksonville. They've got a good team. I mean, they're like you've been talking about, a lot of talent, a lot of young talent. In fact, we poached some of that talent with Ronnie Harrison off of these guys. So they're a good team. But, yeah, we're struggling a bit here in this one.
Robinson shut down, tries to go up the middle. Speaking of, Ronnie Harrison in on that tackle.
And keep in mind, too, that the ground game for the Browns does sometimes take a little bit of time to develop because you got to wear the defense down a little bit. So, you know, as long as you keep with it, it should progressively get better throughout the game as you wear that defensive line down and, you know, as you continue to have fresh backs with that rotation between Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb.
Brings up 3rd down.
Minshew incomplete, tried to float that thing deep to the left side. It goes incomplete. He's back to pass on a 3rd and 8. He's going to dump it off to Chris Thompson, and a good tackle by Carl Joseph shuts him down. Another 3 and out for this Browns defense.
Again, defense really stepping up in need here. They're making big plays when they need to have it, and securing tackles that have to happen to prevent first downs. And a really good example of that right there from Joseph.
Indeed. Welcome on 504. It's been a little bit of a sluggish start for our Browns here now 3-6.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Has been a little slow, but hopefully we'll start to see a little more production here on this drive. We'll see.
All right, motion from Beckham. He's going to run across the field. They're going to throw it to him. 30, breaking a tackle up near the 35. Good run after the catch for Beckham. That's his first catch that he actually made of the day. He's got at least 1 drop. Strong high left side. Chubb right up the middle. First down. Browns finally getting a little bit of life there. Good Chubb.
Made at the 38-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Hey, Tilton, welcome on. Left side. Kareem Hunt. He's going to go down. That's Miles Jack filling the hole quickly.
Yeah, welcome in, Tilton. Welcome to our new setup. I'm now on the mic with Phil as the color.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Absolutely. Right up the middle again. Kareem Hunt. He's going to just get a couple. Brings up a 3rd and 6 here now. Going to be under 4 minutes.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Baker. This is an important spot here for the Browns. 3:40. They go play action. Uh-oh. 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 No! Gosh.
Oh, those are brutal. Absolutely brutal. And that's a really bad spot for that here with 3 minutes left in the second quarter and down by 3. You really, really needed some production out of this drive and had something good going until that.
Brutal. That's Ohio State's Devon Hamilton, by the way, rookie, pushing that pocket. And just you could see that shuffle sack coming from a mile away. It seems to really be happening a lot on these play-action passes now for whatever reason.
Yeah, it does seem that way. Yes, George, that was ugly.
All right, well, we'll see if how important that becomes here with 2:58. If the Jaguars can sneak a quick score here before the end of the half. Whoa, juke move in the hole. Greedy Williams looking a little silly that time. Thompson for a nice gain of 7.
Yeah, really, Greedy needed to stick his nose in there, and he would have been fine. Would have come down with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Going to check it down left side. Another broken tackle in space, and it's Greedy for a second one. He's going to want to turn off this drive.
Yeah, that's where you got to have a short memory. Even on defenders, when they miss tackles or get juked, they got to have that short memory and come back strong on the next play.
L up, we're fine. Back to pass, Gardner. He's going to go right side into a little bit of a hole in the gap of the zone, and he's got his man. And that is caught by D. Westbrook. Pressure coming, a third time's the charm. Ogunjobi, 3 first-half sacks today. Wow.
Ogunjobi is hot today. It seems to be who's got the hot hand on that D-line. We've seen one from OV. We've seen one from Miles. Today it's Larry Ogunjobi, and we're just this D-line is really just out there producing and willing this offense to get us into the game because they're doing everything they can to shut down Jacksonville.
Game, and they've all been on that. No shuffle sack. It's a legit sack. It's just setting up the screen just a little bit late, getting out of his hands every time. Left side now into traffic. Uh-oh, we got a flag. Maybe some PI coming against the Browns. Oh, brutal. Money Mitch.
That's a tough spot for that penalty. That puts them right back in it here, 1st and 10 from the 44.
All 3 timeouts, 1:14. They do get the screen off this time. It's Thompson on the right side. Makes a man miss. Makes a second man miss. Fighting his way into Browns territory to the 31.
And those missed tackles are starting to add up here. We're seeing a few more of them here on this drive, and Browns are going to need to get that under control.
To pass, shuffling across the middle. He's got a little drag route. This time it's caught by his receiver, DJ Chark. Pass, Minshew across the middle, dropped. Ooh, got lucky that time. He had his receiver and it was dropped by Westbrook.
Yeah, very fortunate there.
Incomplete. Greedy Williams on the coverage.
Right side, he got a little quick dump off to Westbrook. He's going to get hit hard, but I think that's enough for the first down. It is. They needed 2. We got about 3. 30 seconds and counting. Browns really need to get stopped here now. 22-20. Back to pass. Browns still rushing just 4. Across the middle. Knocked away. B.J. Goodson read it perfectly that time.
Intended for DJ Chark.
15 seconds with 1 timeout remaining. Come on, Dean. Let's get a little turnover love here. Left side. Or you can give up a first down catch inside the 10, but that's going to be the final timeout for the Jaguars, and I think nope, they're going to run another play here. A little bit of a brazen move.
Yeah, this is dangerous. If they don't get a touchdown here, they'll probably will not get a field goal out of this drive.
Michael says halftime. I want to go. Nice play.
That's right. That was all on the defense, coming away with no points, a clean sheet on that drive, which is crucial considering the fact that that's a big difference in this game potentially coming up if the Browns can hold on to this or hold some momentum coming out of halftime here. But the fact that they prevented both a touchdown and a field goal with that sack and a little bit of a bold move there from Doug Marrone. But I'll tell you what, that's going to be potentially very positive for the Browns if they can build some momentum out of it.
Absolutely. Welcome on, John. Welcome on, Graham. Some of our old homies back on today here.
That's right.
Afternoon delight, little Browns middle of the day sim. And again, thank you for joining us live for the first time in a while. The other voice that you're hearing is Kit. Real live color commentary on the mic.
Yeah, excited to be here.
All right, shotgun again for Baker now. Let's get something going. He's going to go Chubb right up to the middle. This is a good start. 30 breaking tackles past the 30 to the 33, 8 yards. Let's go.
Sweet little bend cut there from Chubb. Saw the hole develop and just took advantage of it. Nice play.
Rinse, repeat. Left side, Chubb. First down. Keep it moving. Let's go. Oh, terrible spot. 3rd and inches.
Yeah, that was a bit of a rough spot there, but we'll see what happens here on 3rd.
13 personnel, 3 tight ends. Chubb right up the middle. First down to the 40, and I think we're gonna get that late of a hold? You can't be kidding. Oh, block in the back. What in the world?
Oh, that is a killer right there.
And it's a 10-yard penalty and only a 3rd and 5. So that tells you how far upfield it was from Beckham. Gosh. These random penalties we haven't seen in weeks and weeks, all going against the Browns. Right side, nice play! 3rd and 5, he's got Higgins.
Well, nice to see the offense respond to a little bit of adversity there right after the penalty coming up to pick up that first down anyway.
First down, Cleveland.
Absolutely, I formation now. Janovich into the football game. Chubb still remains the tailback. He's going to go angling left side, bullying his way for a first down run to the 43 into Jacksonville territory.
And that was just will to make it to the sticks right there from Nick Chubb. Great effort run to finish out there.
First down.
Seems to be finally warming up a little bit after starting the game pretty slow.
That's right.
Both running backs in the game, they're going to give it. This time it's to Ernest Johnson, giving Chubb a little bit of a break, and he's got a 5-yard carry to Ernest Johnson.
Yeah, love what the Ernest can do for you on that stamina sub. He's a dynamic player too.
2nd and 5 now, Baker. Going to go across the middle. He's got it, Landry, but it looks like he dropped it, actually. The ball comes out at the end. Another drop for a Browns receiver.
Yeah, there's been far too many of those in this game.
Back to pass, Baker, 3rd and 5. Right side! Oh, I thought it was going to be picked.
Oh, wow.
He got really lucky. Yikes.
Very lucky that was dropped by the defender.
Surprised to see Parkey from 55. This seems to be a little bit outside of his comfort zone. We'll see. Kick is up, and it hits off the upright across the...
Ouch, and the rough part of that with the missed field goal is the Jaguars are going to get the ball right there from the spot. So this is going to give them really good field position in a 55-yard attempt from Parkey. Bit of a dangerous or risky call there from Stefanski to attempt the field goal in that spot.
Yeah, I'd either like to see them go for it or coffin corner that thing.
That's right.
Kind of no man's land. All right, motion from Westbrook. Turn around, give it to Robinson. He's going to be met in the backfield again by Money Mitch, who's played really good run defense today.
Yeah, it has been really good run defense from Money Mitch. He's been coming in to plug holes quite a bit. You're right.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
It's time to hand off again up the middle, breaking a tackle and pushing his way forward is Robinson. That was Sheldon Richardson who kind of got dragged along for the ride. 3rd and 5.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 5.
Up, big time shift coming from Minshew. They're still in an empty set though. 3rd and 5. Back to pass. Across the middle. Well, he dropped it. Nice hit by Carl Joseph to dislodge the ball. Sharp dropped it.
Yeah, really, really good play there from Joseph. That hit probably is what caused the ball to come out and prevents the first down. Again, great play from the defense to keep the offense in this one.
Really have. Defense has been very good. Past couple of slips, and that one goes out of bounds.
And for whatever reason, Phil, your mic just got really quiet, so it's very hard to hear you.
Sorry about that. I moved.
That would explain it.
Baker back to pass, firing a little drag across the middle, and there's so much traffic it gets knocked out of Higgins' hands there.
And you sound much better now.
Okay, good. Yeah, I had to refill the water bottle, so I apologize. Took the laptop on the move. Back to pass. Baker shuffling in the end zone. It's hit, and it's almost caught by Landry coming back to the football, but another dangerous almost shuffle sack right at the goal line.
Yeah, dangerous both in the shuffle sack on the goal line, but also the deflection on the line could have been picked.
3rd and 10 here, 13 personnel for Baker. He's going to go across the middle, a little drag. Can he make it? Hooper, no, he took a bad angle after the catch. Otherwise, I think he's got the first down if he keeps running up towards the sideline.
Go to the sideline, Hooper. That was an easy first. You had the corner, you had the angle on it. All you needed to do was keep running. Instead, he just decides to try to cut up field to where the defenders are, and I don't think any NFL pro makes this mistake.
All that space, just run. Oh, gosh. The juke move back to the middle. That was the yard that he needed to get. Schobert stops him short. They're going to punt again.
That's certainly not a wily veteran like Austin Hooper. That's silly.
They're going to get another really good field position here. So Jacksonville just seems content to kind of wait this thing out, let the Browns sort of ruin themselves on offense with drops and bad choices like that particular one.
Yep, penalties, drops, poor choices.
Penalties have been brutal.
I mean, the offense itself is mostly working, but just a bit inexplicable on the execution side of the house, which is really something that Stefanski brings to this team. They're an excellent execution team, so a bit surprising in this one.
Very true. Looks like we're going to get some movement there. We'll take those 5 yards. Again, you can't fault the defense. They're playing lights out right now.
They sure are.
141 to 51 rushing yards so far. Ooh.
I believe that's what it said, yeah.
Number 34.
That's not good.
Thompson
that's the
has,
one area.
yeah.
That's the one area the Browns defense needs to pick up a little bit is that run defense.
Thompson's got 81 himself.
Oh, it's picked. Money Mitch has got it at the 40. Absolutely huge spark. You called for it, Karen.
Sure did.
Turnover is delivered. Let's go.
He sure did. There it is. Money Mitch has been having a day. Great game for him, and he just plucks that one away. And just what the offense needs to get back in this game. Great play from the defense again.
Come on, Bakes. Let's go. Fires a strike. He's got Bryant to the 44 of Jacksonville. Nice throw there to Harrison Bryant, his second catch of the day.
A gain of 14.
And it's these kind of spots where your leadership on this team, like Baker Mayfield's really going to make a big difference.
Chubb up the middle. Going to get a few. Call it 3.
Chubb, the Browns ball carrier.
2nd and 6. A big 3.
41. 4 yards on the pickup.
4 wide receivers out in the package. Just trips to the left side. Baker, right side. He's going to throw it. He's got a man. Nice catch there in space. Austin Hooper. First down, Browns. They're driving now. Let's go.
A gain of 13 yards.
High formation. Chubb still the running back. Double tight ends to the right side. They run behind it with Chubb. Bullying his way forward for another 8 or 9. Good run, Nick Chubb.
What a win from the offensive line on that one. You saw all of that line just collapse the D-line and had huge push.
Play action now rolling to the right side. Goes right into a sack of Josh Allen. Oh, Baker.
And again, that's a bit unusual there. You don't go outside of a block and allow the defender to come off of it to prevent to produce a sack. That's an odd read from Baker.
Hipped by the play action boot game that time. Across the middle, just dump it off to Hooper and get yourself back to the 21. 4th and 3, maybe. They're probably going to keep it.
I suspect the field goal unit's coming up, and sure enough, there they are. But I do think Stefanski might consider going for that.
38-yarder from Parkey is up, and it's good. We got a 6-6 tie. So the defense picks it up again, and the Browns are at least able to tie the game off of that interception from Terrence Money Mitchell. So putting your best unit back out on the field right now, which has been the defense.
And points off a turnover is very important for this team right now to really support the defense and all the effort they're putting out there, because that's it. That comes back as somewhat of a morale boost for the defense to, because if the defense goes out and does something awesome but the offense does nothing with it, it can be a morale killer for that defensive unit. So it's very important for the offense to take advantage of what the defense is giving them too.
All right. 1st and 10. They're at the 22-yard line. Minshew's going to be in a shotgun. He's going to go back to pass. He's going to fire a quick slant over the middle. He's got Eifert, the tight end. First down.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Give it up the middle. This one's going to be Robinson. He's going to get stuck right away in the hole. Good tackle there. Goodson and Carl Joseph.
Yeah, very nice fill of that hole. Nice gap discipline to stop that run for only 2.
2nd
and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's got it off to Eifert, who breaks the tackle of Delpit, and then Greedy Williams makes a good tackle to save a bigger gain there. But a first down to Eifert. When healthy, Tyler Eifert, noted Browns killer. He just could never stay healthy in Cincinnati.
That is true.
Minshew. Little drag across the middle again. It's Eifert.
And Money Mitch holding him up there, allowing his defense to flow to get to the running the man running the ball. That was important there for Money Mitch. Didn't make the tackle himself, but allowed the tackle to be made, which is just almost as important.
2nd and 5. Another quick one. It's Joe! Carl Joseph had the pick in his hands and he dropped it.
Oh, thought that one was going the other way, potentially for 6. Almost had that nice jump of the route, though.
Now they check it off again. A little dump off, but it's enough for a first down. DJ Chark. His 4th catch, and they're just dinking and dunking their way down the field here on the Jaguars. Now pressure coming. Now he's going to throw it away, and it's knocked away. Kevin Johnson.
Very nice play from Kevin Johnson to get his hand around the receiver without getting a penalty and knock the ball away.
To pass, Miles coming, but he gets the football off. He's got an open receiver. That's Westbrook streaking across. Looked like Harrison was the one who was in coverage. Shadeho makes the tackle. First down inside the red zone now at the 18. Minshew in the shotgun yet again. Fires it across the middle. He's got him on a dig route. That's Chark to the 3. 1st and goal, Jaguars.
Well, this is where you really need your defense to be stout and hold them here, bend but not break. We'll see what happens.
Play action, pressure coming. Come on, get him. Right side. And touchdown. That's Tyler Davis, the 3rd tight end on the touchdown catch there. And the first touchdown of the day goes the way of the Jaguars. 6'4", 252, a rookie out of Georgia Tech, Tyler Davis.
Yeah,
touchdown, Jaguars.
The offense has got to respond now. The defense is looking a little bit tired out there, kind of let the Jaguars dink and dunk their way down. That was a long drive for them. And, offense has got to respond here, get some production, stay on the field, and give that defense a break, and ideally score a touchdown to respond right away, because that will keep the Browns in this game mentally. But if they don't give the defense a break here, it could get ugly.
Could not agree more. We need something. We need some life here from this offense. Just continue to have self-inflicted issues with sacks and penalties, and knock on wood, we haven't even turned the ball over yet. 13 personnel. They're going to give it to Chubb. Right side. Break that tackle, Chubb. Come on. He does, and he falls forward for a gain of 3.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
A nice effort there to break the tackle and then get himself upfield to get the 4 yards there.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Gale Lake Ray on the tackle. Turn around, give it to Chubb again. He's got a huge hole now. 40, 45. Go, Chubb. 50, 40. Come on, get the corner. He does. Turn. Block in the back from Beckham. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, what a terrible. Oh, what are you doing, Odell?
Why? There was absolutely no need for a block in that spot. He was past Odell. Why?
That's
Just
a
why?
33-yard penalty. He got tackled at the 2. Now we're at the 35. Brutal play across the middle to Hooper. He's inside the 25 to the 20.
Yeah, these penalties and this discipline here in this game has been very, very unusual for the Browns. Just very surprising. Madden or Stefanski is such a disciplined coach and has such a disciplined team. You don't see this from the Browns.
Indeed, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. So 13-6 as we flip it over here. Browns need to continue to come to life here, but a great run by Nick Chubb. Just ruined by a huge mistake from Beckham all the way down the field. There's no reason to continue blocking dudes in the back. Hunt's going to run backwards and gain no yardage. Just all sorts of weird, quirky things today in Madden.
Yeah, it's getting pretty frustrating seeing all these things stacking up against this offense that's much more productive and way more disciplined than this.
Angling right side Chubb. Oh, sweet juke move, 15. Breaking his way up to the 11. Great run there, Chubb. He should have way more than that. But
yeah, Chubb's having
a
a day. He's really in his zone here. He's got it figured out. He's doing some really good things.
3rd and 1. Come on, across the middle. Safe route. First down. Go to Landry. Secure the catch. First down and 5. Let's go.
Yep, this is where the offense really needs to plug this one in the end zone ASAP.
We've not been particularly effective in the red zone, so let's get something going here. Come on, right there it is! Chubb, touchdown, angle route, Browns, let's go!
I'll tell you what, Nick Chubb, he is absolutely on point, and when you've got a guy that's in rhythm, you hit him, and keep going to the well, because he's going to get it done for you. And you see that good hands here on this touchdown, little angle route. He's got the step, and he comes down with a nice catch in the end zone for the touchdown. Browns had to have it. great drive from the Browns, minus that one horrible penalty on OBJ that was just absolutely unnecessary. But Nick Chubb pretty much overcomes it all by himself.
The kick is good.
With
that was Joe Schobert coverage, and he looked silly trying to cover Chubb there.
Yeah, he sure did. And I do have to give credit to Juice that first down pickup on the critical slant sure catch was really important too.
Hey Martha, welcome on.
Hey Martha, what's up?
Martha is Kit's sister, so she didn't just change her screen name to Nagy like some of you like to do sometimes. She comes by it honestly.
Let's go, 18 Gator.
All right, here. Come on, defense. You got to be excited about that now. 13-16, Minshew, shotgun. Play action. No, they are going to give it to him really, really late, actually. He's going to lose yards, Chris Thompson.
He was taken down behind the line of
A really slow developing play action. He forgot to pull it.
Brings up second and
It was interesting.
at the 23-yard line.
Left side, and it's going to be incomplete again. The screen just too slow to get set up. He doesn't take the sack at least this time.
No, he doesn't, but that pressure really prevented that from developing. A good rush from the D-line there.
He's going to take off. Minshew, he slides down, but he's short. Should have just buried his head to go for the sticks. He does not, so the Browns are going to survive. 3 and out.
On to punt for the Jaguars.
Yes, agree for sure, Martha.
Second, we are 6-4 right now, our Sim Browns here in our redo season. And the Jaguars are 2-8, so we should come away with this one here. Browns had their best offensive drive of the game in the last one. Let's keep it going, Bakes.
Yeah, we do need another good productive drive here, and also in the AFC North, we're tied in first place with, well, still same record as the Steelers. Steelers actually have the tiebreaker right now.
Until week 17, they will own the head-to-head. Right side, he's got it. Beckham, first down, ripped down by Miles Jack, but a first down is achieved.
Yeah, good to see Beckham getting a little bit more involved in this one. He's a little bit of a rhythm player, so keeping him involved and part of the game plan is important to keeping him going.
Absolutely. Whoa, that was real dangerous. They tried to run a slant in and out at the same time, and somewhere the ball got knocked away.
It leads to second and 10.
2nd and 10. Baker back to pass again. Shuffling, firing a strike wide open over the middle. Higgins into Jaguar territory.
What a beautiful route from Higgins. That's just a timing throw from Baker to hit him in the middle as he's coming open in the middle of that zone, and well read by Baker. Very nicely run route from Rashard Higgins here, and you can see that timing throw just throws him open in the middle of the zone, and Higgins ready for it, and comes up with a very nice conversion for the Browns.
Absolutely. Throw it to that window and watch your guy go get it. Great play there. I formation now. Chubb in a double tight end. They give it to Chubb. He's up the middle, fighting his way forward. He's going to get 2 yards. 3. High formation again. Now clock continuing to run. We're under 10:20 to play. 4th quarter tie game. And Batonio moved early.
There comes the penalty bug again. We gotta tighten this up. We can't be having these penalties. Can absolutely kill drives. 2nd and 12 is not the position you want to be in when you had a much more manageable 2nd down, potentially more manageable 3rd down as a result.
2nd and 12. We'll see how catastrophic that 5 yards is. Back to pass. He's going to throw it, but it's a late throw to Hooper. And he's going to get just 2, so that 5 yards does loom large now with a 3rd and long upcoming. I'd feel comfortable with a few more yards before trotting Parkey out there here. This would be 52. Right side into traffic, and it's caught! What a catch by Higgins! Oh, my!
Wow, this is just pure athleticism from Higgins. He high points the ball around 2 defenders, and just a will to come down with the ball here. We're going to watch this one because it was so impressive. But watch this throw very nicely up high where Higgins can go get it. And he's got 2 defenders around him as he goes up and high points the ball and make sure that he's the one coming down and comes down with possession. Very impressive from Higgins in that one.
Great catch, Higgy. We needed that. Now 1st and 10 inside the red zone from the 13. Play action, they're going to boot right side. Baker firing on the run, and he's actually going to lose a yard there to Hooper. I think if you're going to go to Hooper on that particular route, you need to go a little earlier.
Absolutely, that's true.
So officially no gain. Now Chubb up the middle. Bullying his way, 10, pulling defenders inside to the 8-yard line. Nick Chubb is a man possessed right now.
Yeah, when in doubt, go back to Chubb. He's been having a day. He's getting production done, and this offense need him.
Trips to the right side, over the middle, first down. Hooper to the 3. That was really, really close, but that's a first down and goal now for the Browns.
Well, here we go. This is the time to punch it in and give the defense something to work with here.
Quietly, Hooper now with 10 catches.
Yeah, he's been very active in this offense.
22 personnel, turn around, give it to Chubb. He's caught from the backside and then hit in the front by Joe Schroeder. Actually going to give him a no gain on the play. Little run blitz came around the outside of that left tackle. Tripped him up just enough for Sherbert to make a sure stop.
Yeah, sometimes all you need is slow the runner back down to bring the defense in. But here they're going to go in for a touchdown. What a great run from Kareem Hunt, just taking advantage of the hole right up the middle. Great push from the offensive line, and the offense scores in a very critical position in this game.
Absolutely needed that one, baby. Right up the middle from 3. Kareem Hunt, he was 2 yards into the end zone before he chose to dive, but that's okay.
Hey, however you got to score, it doesn't really matter to me. So long as the ball breaks the plane, you get the touchdown, I'm good with it.
Indeed, they're going to pose on the sideline. He's so excited about that one. Malcolm Smith, he hadn't played much, but that's fine. He's going to get in the picture. Sorry, Malcolm, there's not a lot of multiple linebackers being used right now.
Yep, just not really in the defensive scheme or the game plan as far as how they're going to be lining up. They do come out when there's heavier sets with those 3 linebackers, and that's where you may see a Malcolm Smith out on the field or a Taki, but you're not going to see a lot of it outside of those positions because when we're in a dime or a nickel, you're going to see more of the slot corner and more of the 3rd and 4th safety.
Absolutely. Right now you'll see right there Carl Joseph lined up as the other linebacker here in this base nickel. All right, back to pass, presumably. Sorry, he's in the shotgun is what I meant. He is back to pass, however, Minshew. Now he's going to take off. He's going to try to go up the middle. Oh, and he breaks the tackle. What a play by Minshew.
Well, very uncharacteristic from Larry Ogunjobi not to be able to bring Minshew down there. You'd expect him to be able to make that tackle easily.
He made 5 yards out of absolutely nothing and then he throws this one away. So 3rd and 5 upcoming, but how about those guts on display from Gardner Minshew?
Yeah, very impressive to break that tackle. You wouldn't expect that in that spot.
Now, is Minshew a guy, Kit, you think maybe finds a home in Washington or Chicago or one of these other teams that needs a quarterback, since clearly he's not going to start, but it's out by Carl Joseph, and he picks up his own fumble. First down, Browns.
Very impressive there. What a hit to force this fumble. We're going to watch this one as he just, well, hopefully he'll show it again because that was not a great look at it, but just the pop here is what brings the ball out. Carl Joseph both forces the fumble and picks up the fumble, does it all himself just like Miles did earlier in the real season. Just a beautiful play from Carl Joseph. And to answer your question, yes, I think Minshew finds a new place, but I don't think he's going to be a starter. I think he'll be a backup in the NFL. Too flush with quarterbacks in the NFL market right now.
Sure. Left side, he's got a toe tap and Landry to the 15-yard line. So let's go Browns with a real big chance to blow this thing wide open with under 6 to play.
Yeah, another touchdown here might very well seal this game with the way the defense is playing.
What a huge, huge play from your defense, and that's why we call him Cadillac Carl, because he'll run you over like a Cadillac, and he did that time.
That's right.
Good catch by Higgins. Quickly now, 1st and goal from the 5. We got trips to the left side. Baker firing, touchdown Browns, it's Landry, let's go!
And that's the production we've been looking for all game long. The offense goes in play after play, just produce, no mistakes, no execution errors, just production after production on plays and making that one, look easy going into the end zone, just like this offense normally does. But they finally figured it out, finally get clicking on that drive when they needed it to really open this game wide open and potentially put it away with only 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in this one. The way your defense has been playing, you have to think that might do it.
Finally, you had to assume at some point the 3 turnovers were going to catch up with the Jaguars. And the Browns offense, man, they sure started slow, but they have been exceptionally good in this 4th quarter especially.
Yeah, they really picked it up when it really mattered here in the 4th. and finally do right by their defense, who's been in it all game and fighting their guts out on the field, because this defense is really the reason why the Browns are going to come away with this win. The offense had to be helped a lot until this fourth quarter.
Very much agree. Across the middle, knocked away again by Money Mitch. He has been so good today. Going to have a hard time stealing Defensive Player of the Game honors away from Ogunjobi and his 3 sacks, but he's trying.
He is trying. He's having a great game too, but Larry Ogunjobi, 3 sacks is hard to overcome as a Defensive Player of the Game.
All right, 4:35 and counting. Not really in true hurry-up mode yet until I think they're under 2 minutes. Oh, and now Vernon wants to get in on it. He's going to just throw him to the ground with a left hand, his 10th this season.
Yeah, that was a very nice sack. He gets him into the double digits in the sacks. Got a lot of sacks for production for this defense. Very productive defensive line in this season. And Larry Ogunjobi had been hot early in this game. Got a lot done early, but OV wants one here late and gets it done.
Got it.
All right, a 2nd and 16 now as the D-line's getting ready to just tee off here. Minshew. They do have one weakness. It's the line, and it's going to go down again, and it's Richardson, and they're going to give it to Ogunjobi for a 4-burger.
and now Richardson's going to be over there pestering Larry O instead of Miles, saying, give me half, give me half. And I think he's got a point here. This is probably should be half for Richardson on this one, but Larry O is going to get the credit for the sack here, and we're going to get a live mic on the sideline saying, give me half, because I know that's what he would be saying right now.
Larry O wrapped up all by himself. Now they set up a screen. They are going to get it off to Thompson, and a great tackle. Guess who? Money Mitch.
Money Mitch. What a game from him. That was just being in the right spot at the right time. Reading that screen all the way, comes up and is sitting there on the running back ready to make the tackle, and doesn't allow him to go anywhere. Very, very much a solid technique-driven tackle here, even though he's got some blockers in the area that could have prevented this tackle, but he sticks with it and brings the running back down.
He gets right around all-pro left guard. Andrew Norwell says, I'm sorry, I need to go. Back to pass, Minshew firing it deep over the middle. No, are you kidding me? That was not catchable. Don't throw that. Oh, my gosh.
Unfortunately, that was way over his head. 4th and 25 converted on a terrible call from the ref there. No way it was that catchable. Yes, it would have been pass interference if it was catchable, but not on that ball.
Come on, sir. Man, the Browns, this is like a record for penalties that we've had in a game.
Very surprisingly high. Very poor execution game all around for this Browns team.
Playing maybe down to the level. Miles, though. Ball's out and it's picked up. It's scooped up by Goodson, and that's going to do it. Icing on top of the cherry, on top of the cake.
Yeah, Miles had been very quiet in this game. Hadn't gotten a lot of action. It had been all Larry O and some OV in this one, but Miles gets in there, gets his hand in on the ball, and just rips it right out. Look at him just pull that ball out. Very beautiful forced fumble, and ball hits the turf, and the Browns are opportunistic and jump on it.
Yes, in the version of the sim where we're keeping the official stats, Miles has now 24 sacks. In 12 weeks, he is just feasting this season.
Yes, by comparison, he has 14 in this season, and
16 now.
Or 16 now, yeah, 16, but 10 for OV and something like 6 or 8 for Larry O.
So that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Turn around, give it again to Chubb. Schobert shuts him down. Loss of 3, actually. Good tackle by Schobert in the backfield. The timeouts have started to be called. They have 2 left here on a 3rd and 8. Let's see if the Browns choose to pass. They will. Come on, just complete it. Or take the sack, actually. Or look at Petonio. Fly back to try to help his player. But we're going to get a penalty. What's the penalty? And a hold. Sure, why not?
And unfortunately, the penalty will stop the clock, which really defeats the purpose of taking that ginormous sack. Very unfortunate play there from the Browns. A lot of lost field position and lost an opportunity to keep the clock running in that one. Not really what you want to see there, but minute 42 is not a lot of clock left for Jacksonville to work with here still.
At their own 18-yard line.
The shovel sacks, they frustrate me so much.
Yes, very, very frustrating.
Minshew He's going to roll. He's going to take off. Nope, he's going to go back and then try to throw the ball from 2 yards out of bounds.
That was one of the oddest things I think I've ever seen. They didn't even finish showing where the pass went because it was just out of bounds.
Oh, gosh. Right side, they're going to check it down to Eifert. He's going to get tackled in bounds. They're going to call their second timeout.
That's an odd play call here for a team that's down with so little time.
Now they're forwarding it. Right side is picked. Denzel's got it. That's going to finish it off finally. Denzel guys for the ball and picks it off.
Now this opportunistic defense between sacks and takeaways, they've just been playing lights out all day. And just
catch, left-handed. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful, beautiful catch. Just unbelievable. Normally that would just be sticking your hand in to take the PBU, but not for Denzel Ward. He's like, I'm going to make this one-handed Odell-like catch and be the receiver on this play. And man, what a defensive effort here today.
5 takeaways now for this Browns defense, and they are just cooking with gas. Now Chubb, right side, 25-20. Breaking tackles, no flags on the ground,
and cradling the ball like it's life, like his life depends on it, because that's he does not want a turnover go the other way.
Absolutely, and that one's going to do it now. They're just going to go ahead and start the kneeling process. Baker takes the knee back to the 20. So the Browns are going to get out of Jacksonville here with a win by 2 touchdowns, but again, after 5 turnovers from the Jaguars, the Browns offense finally warmed up. And again, just credit this defense, this Joe Woods defense, just playing such good football right now, and giving this team a chance to be dangerous heading into the postseason potentially.
Indeed.
That should do it. They don't have to snap it again. We'll see how itchy he gets on the trigger finger. being a second difference, I don't want him to think that he's going to get a delay of game penalty. And he is, because he's nervous. Okay, so he gets negative 3 yards rushing, but that's going to do it here today. Doug Marrone knows that he's getting fired.
Yeah, doesn't look happy about it.
Jaguars are going to fall to 2-9, so they started off pretty well, but just trading field goals for the opportunity of touchdowns, and then eventually the second half just fell apart on them with the turnovers. So we're going to take a quick look at the stats, as we always do, but appreciate everybody being on with us. This one was a fun one here today. So let's start with Minshew. He was 25 for 37, $188, the 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Again, Mitchell had 1 and Ward had 1. For Baker, really nice day for him, 26 of 36, 271, over 70%. And the 2 touchdowns, both in the fourth quarter. 1 to Chubb, 1 to Landry.
And you take away all those drops, and he would have been well over 80% in this one.
True.
Would have had a very good game.
Absolutely, that's very true. We'll check out the drop stat when we get to the passing. So again, the Jaguars were really effective on the ground. Minshew, Thompson, and Robinson all over 4.5 per carry. You can see there Thompson was definitely the biggest. He did have 79 on the ground. 3 fumbles, though. Look at that stat for Minshew. That's going to be a tough one to overcome. That led to their 5 turnovers. So he was responsible for all 5 of the turnovers, which is unfortunate. For the Browns, Chubb with that last run, and again, he had 30 yards taken away from a penalty, so he should be over 100 yards in this game. Instead, he's going to finish with 18 carries, 90 yards. Hunt had the touchdown on his 18 carries, and again, Ernest Johnson we saw once as well. Receiving today, Eifert led them, and Chark was second with 5 catches. You could also see Chark had 2 drops. So 4 drops for the Jacksonville receivers as well. Nobody really exploded on that side of the football, despite having some young talent. For the Browns, how about Hooper? 10 for 82, just kind of quietly was dependable all day, including 32 yards after the catch. Landry, 5, including the touchdown. Higgins had a really nice day. Look at that, 19 yards a pop for him. Chubb with the 2 big ones, and Beckham with just 2, and 2 drops for OBJ. Bryant with 2 as well. So look at those 5 drops over there. So yeah, Baker would have had a much better completion percentage if his team had been able to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, a lot of this, like we're talking about, just execution issues all across the board for this team. It was very, very unfortunate, and luckily we come away with the win in this one. But it could have easily gone the other way with the way the execution was working out in this game.
All right, for the defensive side, 13 tackles for Miles Jack. A lot of people wanted the Browns to try to pursue him this offseason, at least via trade. And then Josh Jones, the safety, also with 13 as well. For sacks today, they got to Baker 5 times, pretty evenly spread out between Smoot, Hamilton, Calavion Chason, the rookie out of LSU, Gotsis, and Josh Allen. For the Browns on defense today, they were led by Many Mitch, 13 tackles. Can't say enough about the game that he had, including 3 TFLs. Greedy also with 11 tackles, 9 for Delpit and Goodson. Sacks today, 4 of them for Lario, 2 for Joseph. Somehow I missed the 2. It was the fumbles. That's what it was.
That's right.
Apparently those were considered sacks, because he was behind the line.
That's right.
Vernon, Goodson, and Richardson, and then 1 for Miles. Just 1, I guess. I thought there were 2 for Miles, but apparently just 1 for Miles today.
Yeah, the sack stat line and the turnover stat line's really telling for how good this defense really was in this game.
Absolutely. And again, you saw picks today from Ward and Mitchell. Both of them just got tackled right away. And again, the forced fumbles, 2 for Carl Joseph. So both of his sacks were also forced fumbles. And Kevin Johnson had. Actually, so they must have credited that second Miles one to Carl Joseph.
They did.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting. Now, just for fun, Kit, we usually don't. Let's go over to team stats real quick. If you'll hit your LB button.
Teams. This one?
At the top.
Okay,
No,
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
there
got
you
it.
go. Just because I'm curious how many darn penalties we had here. Scroll down. 5 turnovers will help out, but today 6 for 65. Just an absolutely brutal day for the Browns. That's way more penalties than we usually have.
Yep, always want to see under 5, but especially that 33-yard penalty that we had from Beckham, that was an absolute killer. If you're going to have 6 penalties, you want the penalty yardage to be like no more than like 30 or 40.
Yes, and completely unnecessary on that play.
Absolutely unnecessary. He was well behind
15 yards behind the run. What are you doing?
Yeah, that was silly.
Anyway, we complained, but the Browns are now 7-4. So very excited about that. Again, we just appreciate everybody being on. We're still kind of working out the kinks of this new format, but we appreciate all the good feedback. Special thanks today for George for moderating our YouTube chat, being excellent at that part of it. And for Kit Nagy out on the left coast, Phil Nagy here in the Midwest. It's been another fun, exciting day of Browns action here at Nagy on Sports. So, Kit, anything else to wrap up this one?
Yeah, just like you mentioned, it was a bit unusual execution-wise, although in some ways this was pseudo-reflective of how the real game went. We kind of scraped away with a victory there at the end against Jacksonville with Mike Glennon doing some things that nobody really thought he was going to be doing in that game. But no, the defense really is the difference in this one. Just absolutely wills the Browns to a victory, and the offense does what it has to in the fourth quarter to get the job done. Good victory for the Browns, and love being 7-4 now on the season.
Absolutely. Well, again, we appreciate everybody. I appreciate our subscribers, all 607 of you. Really appreciate what you do to support the channel. And for some of the early adopters of the channel who were on this chat today, we appreciate seeing some old faces. So we will get out of here now. And remember, you can go to the link in this video's description or any of our 2020 Perfect World Redo Sims descriptions. Hop in that Discord channel for some chatter in between games, but also a chance to vote on the AFC and NFC game of the weeks that you would like to see Kit and I call live either later tonight or tomorrow. So appreciate again everybody for being on. We'll get out of here the way that we always do by saying,
Go Browns!